be no music underlay. What's good? We live. I mean, we about to get cracking right now. B3 Picks TV. I already got my brothers in the building. Y'all already know we about to work on this. Uh, Tank versus Jake Paul. They lined it up. Netflix, November 15th. It's a big event. Um, I mean, I can't believe it. I'm gonna say this. I definitely called it, but after the rematch, after all the controversy, I wasn't expecting Tank's next fight. But I'm gonna kick it to my brothers in the building. Salute the free. Salute. Crush the legend is in the building. My brother Prize Fighter is in the building. STN is in the
Yeah.
building. We about to get some work in. Man. And listen, I did just get the upgrade. Listen, this sparked me because I know we about to get cooking. We're gonna run it. We're gonna kick it for a minute. So I definitely went ahead and got the upgrade because I know it might be 10, 15 people want to get up here. I don't know how many we can hold, but listen, this is about to be amazing. Salute to our brother Thomas already in the building. Man, and I got the upgrade so that way if anybody can stream from that page or whatever the case may be, hopefully it's set up that
So,
way. If I don't got it set up that way, then y'all let me know behind the scenes. But whoever want to start, let's start. Free, you was in the building first, man. What's your thoughts? Tank versus Jake.
Say that again.
I said I want you to kick it off for us, man. Tank versus Jake. What's your thoughts? Exhibition.
Hey, I mean, it is what it is. I told you at the beginning of the year, I don't expect anything from these fighters. I see what happened, and then we go with what happened. Um, I know one thing for sure, two things for certain. Regardless of how the fans think about this fight or this exhibition, whatever you want to call it, I know Tank Davis is laughing all the way to the bank with this one.
And that's 100%. That's 100% facts. Go ahead and cook on the crush.
Hey, what's happening?
OG Crush, what up, dog?
Hey, we just talked about this a little bit on Coffee Donuts with Grown Ups. So I'm gonna make this real quick and I'm gonna let Prize cook. Listen, what I've been telling y'all is for the love of money, it's all about the money. I don't care what they do. If they fighting, cool. If they getting paid, damn cool. Entertainment for me, that's all that matters. He getting paid. I wasn't thinking about this fight. Hey, man gonna get paid. I ain't gonna knock him for getting paid. I bet.
Yeah. This dude, B3, is a clown. Tank Davis is a clown. He's a circus show at this point. If this is true, he's a real clown and a real fraud, and I don't want to ever see him fight again, ever, after this. It's cool, get your money. I'm not no hater. Everybody know that. Get your money. But bro, don't ever talk about him again after this. It's a clown show at this point. It's over, bro. I don't want to hear it no more. He's done, bro. This can't be true. I don't know D for the win. That's what it's hearing. I don't know. I hope that it's not true. I hope this is a lie. He get back in there. But how you gonna not fight Lamont, bruh? For real? Bro, you looking real crazy now, but watch. You're gonna have people come up on the internet and try to confuse the other people about how this is justified. Bro, this is a crime. You know what I mean? For boxing. This is bad. This is bad for boxing. Boxing gonna look like a circus. It already do look like wrestling. Now we gonna do some more wrestling. That's what we doing? Come on, bro. He need to run that fight back with Lamont, bro. Where's that boy? All right, I get it. Cool. It's about to be the biggest payday ever. I get it. So it's hard not to, but you got to take care of the business first, then do the circus show later. He's just going to just skip over Lamont. And Lamont was up here telling everybody the fight ain't happening. Everybody was getting up here, man, the fight happening, the fight time. Da-da-da-da. Man, the fight ain't happening. Clearly. Because only way this fight happened, this got to be a lie, bro. This can't be real. And I pass because this is terrible.
Hey, Prize, before B3 cook again, let me ask you a question.
Mhm.
Now, before this just came out, it was all over the internet that Lamar and Shakur supposed to be fighting. This is before we heard this. How you feel about that?
Yeah, I
Because
saw
that
that, but
did
I
come
didn't
out
pay.
on the internet first.
I didn't pay it no mind. I was like, man, they people just be making up stuff on the internet. You know what I'm saying? But this, so I
But
was like, I didn't pay. I never gave it no. I never really paid it no mind, Crush, and that's just the truth.
so why
But
pay this in mind? Prize?
yeah, he can
Yeah,
do
of
shorty,
course.
Miss Joette. Yeah, he can do whatever he want. But I've been watching boxing since the '80s, so I don't know. You might have been watching boxing longer than me. That's very. You might have. I don't know you, but what I'm saying is, yes, he can do whatever he
Mm.
want. But I'm speaking on strictly the sport of boxing. I don't care about certain individuals. What individuals do. That's why I just told you. You just heard me say, "Go ahead, get your money." This is bad for boxing. I didn't say it was bad for Tank Davis. I didn't say that. I didn't say it was like because he gonna get a cash out. So it's not all the way bad. But as far as boxing goes, this is wrestling. Shorty, you can say what you want, and I know you Tank Glazer's gonna get up here and run y'all mouth and go and glaze. We're crushed.
Depends.
When Crush get his moist meter, I want to see how it be right now today. If this is true news,
Well,
I
well,
I will only say this. It's bad for boxing if fans are turned off by this. If it draws in more fans, it ain't bad for boxing, regardless of how we
we're
might feel about
traveling,
the fight.
wrestling and
Hey,
casual. It's not
but
gonna be
what
us, bro. Come on,
but
man.
but the whole thing is you can't say it's bad for boxing if it draws more fans. That's not bad for boxing. That's
It's a
good for
black
boxing.
eye for boxing because it looks like wrestling.
How it look like wrestling? They slamming each other. They
Man,
suplexing
this
each
is a
other.
circus,
They
man.
doing
Jake
drop
Paul,
kicks.
this is a circus, bro. Come on, man.
I,
We
I'm
Tank.
I don't
Why
see
Tank ain't
see
run
the
his
thing is
rematch back? Tank need
hold
to
up
run
prize
his
hold up
rematch.
prize hold up
Mhm.
prize. I let
Go
you
ahead.
talk.
Go ahead.
See the problem is y'all too invested in these fighters. I told you at the beginning of the year. I don't care what these fighters do. I'm only paying attention to what I want to pay attention to. Y'all
I'm
too
back,
invested
family.
in these fighters.
Let me cook. Let me get
Y'all
in
too
on this.
invested in these fighters.
This
You
is
right, D
a
free. I'm
beautiful
not.
thing. Salute to the family. Go ahead. Go ahead, Price.
No, 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 no. I want you to get
Reply.
back in here. I was just letting D Free was just basically saying, it's not a bad look for boxing if it sells out. It's gonna sell out. It's on Netflix. It's gonna be a lot of people
I
tapped in
gotta do
watching
my.
it.
I
Go
gotta
ahead,
salute
three.
to the family. My brother D for the winners in the building. Also, Miss Joette. Salute to y'all. Listen, this is their guy. This is their guy. I wish they could. I'm gonna drop the link just in case. Hold on. Let me because this is Miss Joette's baby. Um.
hey, shout out to Miss Joe
So
West.
if she's
That's my boy.
available, I gotta drop the. I gotta make sure we all in accord. I gotta
Yeah,
Facts,
drop
T.
Miss
this
Joe
link
West.
because
Facts,
this is
T.
a big deal. So salute. I just want to hear y'all thoughts on it. I mean, I understand. Prize is upset. At the end of the day, free. I mean, we already know what's business. I called this a little while ago, and free notice. I was saying that I think that Tank was gonna pivot. It was just so much guaranteed money available for Tank. It made sense. It just made sense. Economically. Unfortunately, people gonna be mad. But I'm happy the young brother getting that bread. That's just me.
I'm I'm gonna tell you the reason why I'm not mad. I'm not mad because Tank told us a while ago he only fights for money. He told us that a long time ago. So when a man tell you something, you gotta believe what he tell you. I hold him at his word. The man said he only fights for money. So if that's what he does, and they offering this man a huge bag, I expect him to go take it. That's what
That's
he said
why I
he
don't want to
does.
ever see him again
I,
after this. He can take his ass on.
nah, I mean
But
you don't have to look at him again. I'm just saying, y'all get too invested in these fighters instead of just paying attention to what you want to pay attention to. If
I
these
don't feel
fighters are
like that,
not
Free.
moving
I
the
feel
way
like
you
I'm
want them,
invested into
no,
boxing, not just a fighter. Go ahead,
hold
Free.
up. Let me finish saying what I'm saying. If y'all feel that these fighters are not moving the way y'all want them to move, don't pay attention to them. Y'all gets mad and upset because these fighters are doing something that they want to do with their career. How you gonna dictate what a man does with his career? If this is something he want to do and you don't agree with it, y'all begin too invested in these fighters.
Your
Your
audio
mic
going out,
break.
free.
Your mic breaking up, Freezy.
But you right, free.
It's
You
not.
gotta
I don't.
understand. We
I'm not
we are
mad.
100% invested. Go ahead and cook, prize.
No, I'm not. And I don't think Free was strictly talking about me when he said y'all get mad. But I just want to make it clear. I'm not mad. I don't. I'm like free. I don't really care. But if we're gonna get up here and cook on this topic, then I'm gonna be passionate about that. So don't get up here like, oh, Prize, you a hater, or I'm not no hater because I don't care about that, none of that for real, for real. I've been watching boxing since '85, dog. I done seen the best fight, the best. And what I'm watching right now is like my brother TD just said, it's like wrestling. I don't care
Now
what
let
none of
me
y'all
ask
say.
this. I
I know
gotta
these
put this to
Tank
the panel.
lasers gonna ooh.
I gotta
Yeah.
put this to the panel. Now, is Tank awarded being a three division champion? Excuse me, holding three belts simultaneously in one division at once. Um, being a 30, I mean, what 30? He got like what 31 and 27 KO, something crazy like that. Has he earned a fight at this level, an exhibition fight, in y'all's opinion? And on top of that, do y'all feel like because he's taking this fight, should he release it? Should he relinquish his belt at 135, what's y'all thoughts? I just want y'all to break those 2 points down.
Let me
Should
go
be
first real
stripped.
quick.
Should be stripped. Go ahead, Chris.
My whole thing is this. Like D3 said, I've been saying, listen, these are fans. They gonna do what they wanna do and fight what they wanna fight whenever the hell they feel like fighting. Should he relinquish his shit? No. Did Ali have to relinquish his belts when he did an exhibition against Sammy Davis Jr. and so forth? No. Everybody wanted to see Roach next. Well, you ain't gonna see that next. Get over it. I'll be patiently waiting until that come up, but I ain't getting mad about it. Still getting paid because at the end of the day, all these damn fighters in the sport, they get paid. I don't care. Y'all keep pushing these accolades. They all there to get paid. As these fighters don't get no paycheck and they just fight for hardware, you think they're gonna show the fuck up fight night? I guarantee you they won't. They all fighting for money because that's the only way you're gonna build generational wealth and feed your family and so forth. I've been telling all this about money. Don't you go to work and build shit for money? Damn sure ain't building nothing for fucking free. So all of them are in there for the money. Okay? Everything else is secondary. The belts, the titles, and all that bullshit is secondary. Because if I was in the sport, I'd be in there to get paid for fuck a goddamn. You got fighters that have belts and don't have no damn money. They all in there for the money. Now, how they go about making the money, that's different. That is up to them. Us as fans, we either gonna support it or not. Watch it or not. I'm not getting pissed off about none of that shit. That doesn't mean that fight ain't gonna happen. You got to wait and see. Stop quantum leaping this shit. I keep on telling y'all that. So just relax. If it happens, it's going to fucking sell. The haters going to talk. The casuals going to do their thing. And everything else under the sun, moon, stars, and fucking quasars. And then what's next after that? Because if it was any of those dudes, guarantee, I guarantee everyone up here. If it was anybody else, any of these fighters, anybody he's supposed to fight, guess what they going to do? They gonna go for that big ass paycheck, my guys. He ain't doing nothing different than any of these other dudes. If it was Devin, he'd take it. If it was Shakur, he'd take it. Long story short, you'll be a fool not to get that money. You can get back to that other shit later, unless you decide to cash out, and we don't even know that. I'll pass.
Salute to
Yeah.
my brother Crush. That's a great cook.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, I gotta say this, Miss Joette. Appreciate you always in the building. She said, "I really don't know why haters are bitching about Tank. They don't buy his fights anyway." So, I mean, who cares what y'all think? Now, that is a select group. I think everybody up here buys and supports Tank. We all love Tank on this panel. Now let
Yeah.
me ask y'all this. And Just is in the building. Just
Shout out Just Group.
it's a different.
They're
It's
gonna be
it's
punching
levels.
the air, Just.
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna
go
keep it
ahead, bro.
100 with you. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. When Tank Davis put on a fight that I don't like, I don't buy it. I didn't buy the Pitbull Cruz fight. I didn't buy the Rolly Romero fight. I didn't buy what's the other fight he put on that I didn't care to see. It was another fight he had put on I didn't care to see. If it's a fight that I don't like, I don't buy it. I'm not one of these ones that gotta buy every fight just because I love the sport of boxing. No, I love my money more than I love the sport of boxing. And where I pay my money is because it's something that I want to see. So I mean, it's y'all gotta understand. I really believe the people that really hate these fights, that they say, oh, this messed up. Tank Davis this, Tank Davis that. I really think they undercover Tank Davis fans. They just don't want to admit it.
Nah, that's a fact. And salute to my brother Just in the building.
Yes,
Listen,
just do.
hey,
What's
Cook
good with
Just,
it,
what's goody?
Fat? Yeah,
Yo,
man.
yo.
Yeah, you know. Damn, I didn't know I was a fraud and a hater for
Yeah, that's crazy. That was crazy. That was a
laughing at
crazy
the
comment.
news. You never heard me speak down on Tank Davis' name. You never heard me speak slanderous words. A matter of fact, I did a whole live stream explaining why he ain't never unified, and none of it had nothing to do with ducking, being scared, none of that. But anyway, yeah, man, go cry in the car, go punch the air. Be mindful of how y'all speak. I know I've been a nice guy, but I ain't really that nice. So let's just keep it boxing. I ain't say nothing wrong. I just laughed at it because I've been knew a little something about something, and I ain't even talking about this fight. There's some other stuff that I know, but I'm gonna just let it play out. Credit to that man. You want to go get your money? Go get your money. I ain't gonna cry because I know I got an option. I could watch it or I don't watch it. But I guarantee you this: you won't see me sitting up slandering him for doing what he wants to do. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But told all y'all kill that noise about who he want to fight and how
Mm,
he want to fight this one or that one.
he don't want to fight
Nah,
nobody.
he told you he a prize fighter. So I ain't tripping. I just came to laugh though a little bit because I knew that they were gonna be mad at us for reporting it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Notice you ain't got to even say nothing bad or negative about the fighter. I give that man more respect than anybody else that typically talks about him, especially if you're a fan of, Core. Get what I'm saying? But like I told people before, it was never no one fight deal in place. I spoke to that man team. Everything they said is playing out right the way they said, and I'm enjoying it. So I'm enjoying. Yeah,
Now,
catch you next
this is
time.
a big
Catch you.
hey B3, I just think he's a clown for the just the fact because he
salute to
got
Miss
so
Joette.
many
You know, Miss
lasers
Joette,
out there.
she loves Tank. She's
Yeah, well,
a big supporter.
yeah, that's
Now,
fine.
I gotta ask this.
Groupie.
Now we gotta
They're groupie.
she love we love Miss Joette. Keep
Yeah, for
now
sure.
let me say this. What's gonna be next for Lamont in y'all opinion on this is a big pivot and I'll kick it to y'all. Do y'all feel like they have to line up Shakur versus Lamont next? I'll start with you, Just. What do you think that's gonna be is mandatory at this point?
You say that again?
Do you think the Shakur versus Lamont fight, that's the next best fight? You think that's pretty
Yeah.
much based
Yeah.
on them kind of agreeing to it online already?
Uh-huh. I said it because they listen. Um, they all I mean, Corey, he always wanted to prove himself. And I think he gonna entertain real fights, not exhibitions, not circus fights, and none of that shit. So
Hmm.
if the guy over there on the other side ain't really want to fight him, if his team was all smoke and mirrors, that's what it is. I'm gonna really start telling the truth in a minute. But then, yeah, that's the next best fight. Tank didn't never want to rematch him. PBC probably never wanted to rematch him. Same way you ain't see a rematch between Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence. That was the PBC then. They didn't want that fight initially. He went against the Grands similar. Now you're seeing this play all over again. So unless that guy, demands a Shakur, you could kill that. We're never gonna see that. And Shakur should just beat up Lamont, the guy that took him to a draw. That actually, if you keeping it a buck, he beat him. He
Hmm.
took a knee, he turned his back, and then he got help. That's a strikeout. I mean, take your pick. He got away with murder and didn't do a single interview since then. And all his fans, they don't keep that same energy. Now they've
Nope.
been arguing for months about who he gonna fight, how the rematch is happening, and it's not. So I think
The
Shakur should do what
rematch is
he
locked
been
down,
doing.
bro. It's locked
Right,
down, bro. Man, these
right.
niggas is clowns out here. Just I
August
see what
16,
these.
bro.
Yeah, I see what they saying, bro. Like I see what they be saying, dog. But I don't pay them like I don't really like. I'm kind of like free, but like I really don't care what that man do. To be honest, get your money. I don't. I like when a black man get his money. Get your money, but don't talk to me about no boxing shit about that nigga. That's all I'm saying. I'm not mad. I'm not hating. 'Cause I don't care enough. But all I'm saying is, don't talk to me about, oh well, he could have Devin too big. Man, I don't want to hear none of shit like that. Or why he ain't fight Shakur. Like, fight the real fights, then do circus on the way out, not in the middle of your prime of your career. Come on, bro.
See,
But
once again,
Now let's
you
be
don't
clear.
get
No,
to
no.
say
Well,
how
hold on.
somebody done his career.
I gotta jet in on this, and then Crush. I'm gonna start with you because you might be about to cook. Is Tank at the end of his career in y'all opinion? How old is Tank now? 30.
30.
And it is mentally. I'm talking about his mental though. Do y'all feel like Tank is ending at the end of his career in y'all opinion?
Yep.
Very possible. And so the fuck what? And so the fuck what? Once again, we don't get to say when somebody do something when we want them to do it. We don't run their motherfucking career, but I keep telling y'all. He should have did this, he should have did that. Who the fuck is you? We don't get to say that. We don't get to run that. We don't get to make that decision. Their only job is to entertain us. Stop thinking so motherfucking deep in this shit. Cause at the end of the day, it's dumb. Whatever they don't want to unify, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Don't. That's not mine to worry about. If they want it like that, go get it. They don't, go get whatever you want. Even where they going. No matter if it's about money, and for those who's about legacy, guess what it is at the same motherfucking time. You're gonna see a fucking fight. That's all the fuck y'all moist meter asses should be worrying about. It just ain't a fucking fight. This is boxing. Once again, come over to the real side. Put it on there. There's another one that's
Hey,
going on in this that's
hey,
not going to
Crush.
give you
Crush,
something that you
I
want
gotta get in
when
and
you want it.
Crush. Let me get in on this family.
They
Hey
definitely
Uh
man,
are
real
on high
quick,
alert,
keep
man.
cooking B3. I'm gonna go set up, man. Yeah, I'm gonna make an example out of these tanking maniacs, man.
Yeah,
Y'all
you
stay
got to.
tuned.
Please do
Oh, I
that.
am.
Please do
Screenshots
that.
and all. I'm about to
Yeah.
have fun. Y'all keep cooking. I appreciate all
all right,
y'all.
we
Y'all know I
and
rock
what
with
time
everybody
you
on
going
this
live at
panel.
4? Okay,
Nah, I
Jeff.
might be a little early. I might
You
call an
might be a little
audible
early.
since I
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah, since they talking like that. So okay.
Well,
Holla
let's
at y'all
work.
though. I'm gonna keep listening.
All right, that's a bet. And salute to my brother D for the win. He said seems like Tank checked out a while ago. Very
Facts.
possible. Dank father in the building. Salute to you, bro. He said the GTD Avengers on high alert today.
They gonna have a heart attack.
Wow. Um, this is insane, man. Listen, it doesn't get no better than this. Uh, I'm just hoping we can keep it civilized, like on here. So I'm gonna
Oh
just
yeah.
break it down to you like this on B3 Picks TV. I'm B3. I talk the way I talk. I don't do no cussing. I would never tell OG like Crush or D Free or Prize anybody to how to talk. So we gonna speak freely. Just or whoever, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna speak freely, and I always tell people like this. You can't kick it like Crush because you ain't Crush.
Right.
So and you can't kick it like Free because you ain't Free, and you can't kick it like me because you ain't me. I'ma
Facts.
do it how I do it, and that's just the way we rock. Now, hold on, I got somebody in the background. Salute to my brother Thomas in the building. I believe Hot Rod about to
Me.
come in here too. It's live. It's we
It's
getting
Yo,
hot
cook. We
right now.
cooking. Yo, I gotta get on.
Kitchen
I gotta
hot
bring
right now,
Thomas in.
B3.
Hey,
was
I gotta
was
bring
good.
Thomas in, man. This is crazy right now. We got Tank. He didn't went ahead and signed the agreement. Hey, listen. He for lack of a better term, he let his nuts hang, and he did it. And he said, "F everybody. He gonna take this bread." My brother Thomas from the Bronx. Salute to you. Shout out to TD Sports Talk. Make sure y'all follow and support TD Sports Talk. What's your thoughts?
What is good, everybody in the panel? Hope everybody is doing well.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
working from home today. I called an audible. I stood home and worked from home, so I got a little bit of time. I got a meeting at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, but I wanted to get up here real quick. No disrespect to anybody in the panel, to some Tank fans, and to Tank Davis himself. It's not about the fighters, and I agree with some people are saying, the fighter's going to do what they want to do, and they want to get the money, get the money. That is
Hmm.
great for the
Hmm.
fighter. My thing is these overzealous or these over whatever you want to call them, these fans that just get too much to defend their favorite fighter. That's those are the people I have the problem with, because these are the same people that claim they talk boxing and they know boxing, this and that. I'm 2 for 2 on my breaking news. 2 for 2. And I don't just talk shit just to talk shit. Now, technically not 2 for 2, because this is, I mean, it's confirmed, but it's not confirmed. Anything can still happen. But I've called this since March 2nd. Since March 2nd, since the post-fight press conference, I said, hold up, who's he talking about? After Tank Davis, after his fight with Roach that they scored the draw, after he took like 2 hours to go to the post-fight press conference, like 2:30 in the morning, he finally came through and answered some questions, and he made everybody wait. He said that he had a fight lined up with somebody, and y'all gonna hear who it is in a little while. He was in the locker room, and I said it was Jake Paul. And
Hold
people
on,
thought,
TD. Somebody got to mute their
Somebody fill
mic.
out background. Mike, fill his
That was
background.
B3. That was B3 that did
okay.
that. Go
Oh
ahead,
yeah.
TD.
So,
My
and I
bad.
said it was Jake Paul because he was in the background and it made sense. It was a big fight, and that's what he was referring to. And people thought I was bugging. No, how is he going to fight this guy? He's 200 pounds and this and that. Well, we've seen sideshows done before by Jake Paul. Why not another one? And that's exactly what this is. This is a sideshow. It's a circus act. Are we going to watch it? People still going to watch it, yeah. You know, so people are intrigued. But my beef is not with the people that want to watch it. My beef is not with Tank himself. My beef is not with Jake. It's for these big Tank fans that refuse to acknowledge the things that Tank is doing, to hold him accountable for the things that he say. You know, for fighting these 130-pound fighters and not fighting guys in his own division. You know what I'm saying? That's who I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? And I just think it's wrong for boxing. Yeah, people are going to watch it, but it's not boxing, bro. This is a circus act.
Thank you.
It's a sideshow act, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is not a legacy fight. People are not going to talk about this fight 30 years from now and be like, yo, Tank fought Jake Paul and won this, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's a joke. And then for the channels that got at me, calling me goofy and this and this and that, those are the ones I can't wait to hear. Those are the ones that we got to hold accountable for.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Hold up, Tommy. Hold up, real quick. Some channels call you goofy.
Oh yeah, because of my opinion. Oh, absolutely. They got at me. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, you can let me know who the fuck they are.
Nah, I'm keeping it to myself because I want them. What I want them is to hold Tank accountable and hold themselves accountable and apologize for the shit that they've been spitting. They don't have to apologize to me, but to hold some accountability and be like, you know what, I was wrong. Yeah, Tank was gonna fight Roach. Watch, you'll see all of those dudes. When everything comes to light, I want them to hold, themselves accountable, and I'll be cool with that. So I'm not saying no names. You know what I'm saying? But these guys are just too much. And I understand we want to make content and we want the views, we want the clicks, we want the likes. I feel you, but we have a job to do as content creators to report the news and try to be as unbiased as possible. Yeah, do I got favorite fighters? I sure do. But you know what? I've been out in these events and I associate with these fighters in person. So yeah, I may like some fighters more than others because I had some sort of relationship and a conversation with these guys. Yeah, that's true. But we got to hold fighters accountable. Like I held Keyshawn Davis accountable, and I met Keyshawn a few times, and he's been cool with me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have to agree with everything he does, and I got to report what's fact and what's what I feel is right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to cap and lie just because I like a guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to
the only
that's the only problem I have is the accountability that some of these content creators don't have. So like when you guys come up here, like some of you like D Free and you crush, Tank is going to do what he's going to do and and make his money. I agree with you. That's all good because guess what? I like Tank too. You know what I'm saying? I like most all fighters. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? If he's gonna get, if that's one way to get the bread, shit. Listen, if we all got a contract and offer to fight Jake Paul for that amount of money, who's saying no? You know what I'm saying? So shit, go make that money. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I wanted to say and come up here and say that real quick. And the other breaking news I broke was I said Jaleel Hackett couldn't make the weight at 147. He struggled. People thought I was bugging, and look, he went to 154. So that's what I got to say.
I agree with everything you said except for that it's not boxing because the one thing that we said about Jake Paul, we wanted to see him fight a real fighter. That's the one thing we said. Now, granted, Tank Davis is a small guy, but he is a real fighter. He's a real fighter. Now, Tank Davis go in there and beat Jake Paul. He go in there and he sleep Jake Paul. Oh, they will be talking about that for 30 years. They will be talking about it. Remember when Tank Davis went in there and knocked out a 200-pound Jake Paul? So they will talk about it the same way they were talking about George Foreman when he had that gauntlet. He fought 5 guys in a single night. They were 3 round
Yeah,
fights. They talked
yeah.
about that. So that wasn't quote unquote
Mm.
boxing, but everybody said it was still boxing.
They
So
didn't talk about. Go ahead, Free.
yes,
Go
they
ahead.
did. You
They
wasn't
didn't talk
around, so you
about that
can't
in a
say
favorable
you
light.
wasn't
No, no, no.
Monty.
Hold on, hold on. They
Monty,
didn't talk
you
about that in
wasn't
a
around,
favorable
so you
light.
can't
Is what I was
say
gonna
that
say.
they didn't talk about it
I
because they
can
did.
say because I listened to the reactions and
No,
the
no, you
opinions.
did not. How you listen when you wasn't around?
By listening to Howard
You can't
Cosell
listen
and the
if you're not
reports.
around.
Nigga,
Just
you
sit
need to
back
calm the
and wait
fuck
till it's
down
your go.
capping for this
Sit
nigga
back
Tank
and wait
Davis.
till it's your go. Then you can speak. You can't talk about something when you wasn't around. I sat back and listened. Nigga, you 25 years old. You ain't sit back and listen to nothing. So, like I said, they was talking about George Foreman having a gauntlet, and like I said, he had just got stopped by Ali, and right after that, he had those 5 fights, 3 round fights, and he went in there and beat all those guys. And they were talking about that for years because they never seen that done. They never seen a guy have 5 fights in a single night. So regardless of, like I said, regardless of how we feel about the fight, if you don't like it, don't watch it. You ain't gotta watch nothing that you don't like. Ain't nobody saying you gotta go watch Tank Davis because you like Tank Davis or you dislike Tank Davis. You ain't gotta watch it. I'm just saying I'm not mad because I knew that somebody was going to do something throughout this year that people wasn't going to agree with it. I said it at the beginning of the year. I don't expect anything from nobody because I know these guys are going to do what they want to do, and people are they're going to be mad, they're going to be happy. So it is what it is. We talk about it and give it credit, or we criticize it, however it goes. And right now, this is the fight that's being criticized. I'm not mad either way.
Mm,
Yeah,
that's tough.
quickly responding. I was just gonna say, oh shit,
Somebody,
my mic good?
somebody might, somebody might got out of the pocket.
Okay, I don't think that was me. But no,
Nah, go
I
ahead,
was just
Mark.
gonna say, they talked about that George Foreman fight, but they trashed it and they killed Foreman for it. Even at the fight, they were booing and throwing shit in the ring, and Ali was there stirring up the crowd, telling them to boo even more. And Howard Cosell, every reporter that talked about it, they called that shit an embarrassment. So no, you don't in any circumstance when you a top level fighter get to fight bums and then we praise you for that. Now let me say something about this. I honestly don't care. Like I really don't care. I think it's pretty funny. Because there are like what Tommy was saying, a lot of content creators that like to make excuses for this guy and like to say he's gonna fight this person and that person. I knew he wasn't gonna fight Shakur. I knew he wasn't gonna fight Devin Haney. I've known that for years, so this is not a surprise to me. Now, I wouldn't mind seeing Jake Paul get put to absolute bed. I wouldn't mind it. That would be a beautiful sight if they had what when they having this fight November. That's something to talk about at the Thanksgiving table. Watching
Yeah,
Tank
it's supposed
Davis
to be
put
November 15th.
what you say?
No, it's
Is
November.
my audio
It
coming through
said it's
now?
supposed to be no. Yeah, it said
Yeah,
it's
your
Yeah,
supposed to be
audio.
November 15th. The
we
the
got
real
you, B3.
question is
Y'all
the
still
real
can't hear me?
question is
Nah,
the
we
real
got you. My
now
bad,
we
free.
you go you go. The real question is it's supposed to be November 15th. Is this fight now with Tank Davis and Jake Paul going to overshadow the David Benavidez yard fight, the Brian Norman and Devin Haney fight? Is this fight going to overshadow that fight? That's the real question.
Real quick, because I got to go, but I just want to counter what D Free said to me. You know what? You're right. I still disagree about it's boxing, but you're right. People would talk about it if there was a sick knockout or something. I could see Tank maybe stopping him viciously to the body or something like that. You could see something where he catches him good to the body and he drops for the 10 count or something like that. I could see that. So yeah, people would talk about it. You're right. I still disagree that it's boxing though. I mean,
Oh,
I think it's a
I
sideshow.
know, I know.
It's a money grab, but and everybody's entitled to their opinions, and D for you, my guy, obviously. So I'm not gonna argue with
You
you like
already
Marky
know
Dan.
it's all
Marky
love,
Dan's like
Thomas. You
Marky
my
Dan's like
guy.
18 years old, and he said he saw it. That's fucking crazy, bro.
It's crazy.
Hey, Thomas,
No, I said I saw reaction, nigga.
I'ma stand behind you 100 grand, Thomas. You already know that. Whatever you believe is what you believe. We're gonna disagree on certain things, and we're gonna agree on certain things. It is what it is.
Yeah, you guys have a
That's
great
all.
day. I got to go
All
back
right,
to
TD.
work, but
Yeah,
thanks for
man.
letting me
Go
come
enjoy
up.
your chopped cheese,
Marky
TD. You
Dan, I'm gonna
earned it.
get you a chopped cheese when you come to New York, bro. I got you.
Hi, Tommy.
Peace out, Crush.
Yeah, I want to know who's talking shit about my bro.
Yeah,
So
but
I can
I believe that this fight is going to overshadow that November 22nd card because
Without
more
yeah,
question.
it's a week
I
before.
mean, that's an understatement,
What's the
Freeze. Y'all can hear
what's
me
the
now?
number? What's the yeah
yeah,
B3? What's the 22nd card, Freezy?
It's the David Benavidez,
Right,
Anthony
right,
Yarde,
right,
the
right,
Brian
right, right,
Norman,
right,
Devin Haney fight.
right.
It's going
Yeah,
it's going to overshadow that joint. It's a week before. It's going to
yeah.
overshadow that joint.
That's tough.
Everybody gonna
I
be if
mean, it
this
might
fight
in
is
terms of
true. If it is true, because I didn't see the reports. I've been out riding around. I just saw everybody talking about it on the internet
Right.
on social media. So I didn't see any reports. So I'm just going with what everybody's saying, and I agree that y'all. I mean, I believe that y'all did y'all research or whatever. So I'm just going by what everybody said because I didn't actually see it myself. But if it is true and it happens November
Oh, it's true.
15th, if it happens November 15th, yeah, you might as well cancel Christmas for the Devin Haney and David Benavidez. They gonna
Hey,
overshadow
let,
that. Ain't
let me
nobody gonna
bring
pay
BVO
attention.
in real quick. Salute to my brother BVO in the building. Big news, big day. We got Tank Davis, Jake Paul, Cleveland's very
oh
own,
boy.
the number one promoter in the sport of boxing right now. I have to say, what's your thoughts?
Salute to my brother B3, man. Salute to everybody on the panel. But I gotta say this, man. God loves Cleveland. And you know what? One thing about God, man, he just keep blessing the city. And shout out to Jake Paul for taking the toughest fight possible against Abdul Wahid, 5-time world champion. And when we knock him out, I can't wait for the celebration. It'll be like winning the World Series, man. I mean, for us to go in there with a 5-time world champion, what more can I say about the great Jake Paul, man? We got to get his road ready. This man might be a Hall of Fame boxer and promoter, man. We got to keep our eyes open.
Now, if Tank go in there and get put to bed, that would be the
This
funniest.
man just said Jake Paul
Oh
took the
my god.
hardest fight possible.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, you know that's cap. 100%.
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
Andre,
hold on, hold
Andre
on, hold on.
Ward,
Hold on. We
Andre
fighting
Ward.
a 5-time champion. What are you talking about? 5-time world champion?
Yeah, but he's 5'5", respectfully.
I didn't know.
Wasn't Clay
How he can't
Muhammad
fight
Cali
for you?
5'5"?
yeah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. God rest his
What you
soul. And
talking
he
about,
fought George
B3? What
Foreman.
that
He
got to
got
do
beat
with
to
anything?
death.
I mean, that has a lot to do with a lot. They fighting what 45-pound difference. I mean, it has a lot to do with a lot. That's why I mean my audio was going out, but that's why Thomas, our brother, was saying it's not a real fight. It's not boxing to him in his opinion. Like
That's
he's saying, it's
pure
an
hate. That's
exhibition.
pure hate. That's pure hate from a
Well,
Bronx
wait, well,
native.
wait, and
Pure hate.
like Cat Sports would say, well, wait.
Shout out to Uncle Cass. But it's a tough fight, and I give Jake Paul a lot of credit, man, to get in the ring with a 5-time world champion, a legend, the great Abdul Wahid. I mean, this dude beat the two current welterweight champions. So this is just another tough fight that we taking, man. They said they want us to
Nah,
fight a
this,
boxer. We
yeah,
fight one of the best boxers in the world, Abdul
This is
Wahid.
crazy.
just don't get knocked out, BVO. Stay on
Hey
your feet.
man,
That's gonna be the tallest
all I
task.
can say, I just can't wait to see my man Jake Paul wipe his shoes on Abdul Wahid's stomach, man, because we're gonna hurt this guy. We're gonna allow this guy.
They gonna wait. I know Al and them. They gonna wait drain him. Well, he gonna have to
Hmm.
wait. I bet you gonna have to wait. Well, he fought Tyson at 225. That was his last fight, right? Or did he fight somebody after Tyson? Oh, he fought Julio Cesar Chavez at
Hey,
200.
you know what? That's crazy. Free. You think about that? We done fought two championship level boxers back to back to back. That's amazing, man. Shout out to Jake Paul.
That's
You
crazy.
couldn't. I would have took Anthony Durrell or Andre Ward
They
or
said
the
the
dog
Anthony
Andre
Joshua
Durrell.
fight
We'll
fell
stop
apart.
Ward. We'll stop Andre Ward. We'll beat Pastor Ward. Easy. That's easy money. But we'll give
Didn't
more credit
Anderson
for
Silva beat
going.
Chavez to half to death?
But
Who?
we're gonna get more
Yeah.
credit that
Anderson
we're going in
Silva.
there with a five-time
Yeah.
world champion.
Hey, on
You know,
another, I gotta. I mean, I know this is the best topic. Can y'all hear me? How the audio coming through?
Yeah,
You
you
good?
great, you great.
Oh, my audio must have went out.
Nah, we can hear you.
Crush,
Hold on, let me.
Yo,
Crush.
bro, what up?
Cleveland's back, baby. We back. We did it.
That's
Uh,
crazy.
what, the Ohio players performing somewhere?
They actually
Rough,
play. I
man.
think they're playing Texas this weekend.
We back, man. But you know what's funny though, Crush? If he fight him in Cleveland, I mean,
It's
wow,
gonna be
that
in
would be
Atlanta.
tremendous.
Yeah, it's in Atlanta.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why we're going to a hellhole like Atlanta, but we'll go.
Yeah, why you keep going to Little Babylon? That's Little
What?
Babylon. Man,
Hmm.
Little
He
Babylon
said,
right
"Little
there.
Babylon."
That's the
Yeah.
100%
Cause
crush. But that's why they going down there. They know they gonna buy into it.
Oh, goodness gracious.
You know what?
Have
That
mercy
makes
on
Atlanta
sense
these
is
because
the
I
kids.
black
know.
economic capital of the South. Crush the OG.
No, it's not. Charlotte is. Charlotte is.
Hey, well, I'll show you the facts, BBO. Give me 1 sec.
Hold on, hold on. Stay in the islands, man. You don't talk American business with me. Say your
that's
behind in the islands.
that's
You
crazy.
don't talk American business
Crazy.
with me, man.
Dang.
That actually hurt
You a
my
Damn
feelings.
your
territory.
boy, man.
You a territory. You a territory. You can't talk. We states around here. You a territory.
That's
You out of order.
crazy.
Damn,
You out
damn,
of order.
That's
homie.
that's crazy.
Damn,
Ah,
homie.
well, peace. I'm gonna go back to my territorial work, man. I apologize for
Hey,
breaking
did
up the
hey,
overlord.
didn't we
Man,
throw
go
paper
straight to
towels
hell,
at
you
you?
fat fascist bastard. Go pick your cotton, boy.
Hey,
You don't own nothing
I'm
in your
proud
own
to be an
country.
American. I'm proud to be an American, man.
Yeah, you
Proud to be an
proud to be a
American.
boy, a cotton
These
picking
are
one
these
at
are
that.
these are not the views of B3 picks. Before you go, Marky, I gotta get your thoughts because I
No,
mean,
I'm staying right where I'm at. Go ahead, bro.
oh, okay, facts. I thought you was running off.
Oh, he
Um,
just wants somebody to put hands on him. That's all.
hey, well, let me
I call the
no,
police on you,
100%.
black man.
Oh, here we go. That's what we don't want to do for to the black man. That's
Oh,
that,
you
that's
gonna call the Mighty Quinn Denzel to come get me? One of the Island cops, the Mighty Quins. They gonna come get me.
Nah, I'm gonna call one of them ice boys in the mask. They're gonna come snatch your fat ass up. I'm gonna tell them you from Uganda.
Or Mark, you one of Reese's pieces away from joining my
Man,
big
this
boy.
this is went all the way left, man. This is
But I
crazy.
say this though, all jokes aside, man, I really am disappointed in Abdul Wahid, and it's only because I thought he was here to be a great fighter. I mean, the logical choice is to fight Lamont Roach. I mean, you can't do that. Sugar Ray Leonard wouldn't do that.
Logical to
Floyd
who?
wouldn't do that.
Why would you
Just that's
take
what
a tougher fight, probably for less money?
I just don't
How's that
understand why you
logical?
would. Why would you let a draw hang out there like that? You got to run that right back. I don't know. Maybe that's
That's
just
not in
me.
his blood. That's never been in his blood, BBO.
Man, Tank is a dog, man. I just hate to see him do this. I seen you
He
gotta put it like
he
this.
ducked Roach, bro.
I seen a little bitty dude and Crush. I'll never forget this. When he was fighting Barrios, Barrios' size was so noticeable, but Tank dug deep and found a way. That's what I want to see more of, and just to see him not take that fight with a guy like Lamont Roach. I mean, Lamont Roach is scared of Gary Russell. You know what I mean? This ain't no world beater we talking about. We talking about the dude that's scared to death of a 36-year-old Gary Russell Jr. So I mean, all jokes aside, I'm a little disappointed, but that's life, man. That's
yeah.
boxing. These guys, they do this to us all the time.
That's a fact. No, but not
That's
all
a
the time
fact,
because
Gabriel.
not in there. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. You know the old school fighters, they kind of paved their due, and the economics was different back then. But for like an active champion, to come off a draw and then to fight an exhibition, I don't know. I haven't seen that. I don't even think Floyd did that. So that would be new. I don't believe Roy Jones did that. Um,
It's
I
something
mean,
that never happened in modern boxing.
yeah,
You
not in
gotta
Floyd
modern
go
boxing.
back to
Floyd
the
Now,
Floyd
60s and
had
50s
Floyd
backwards.
only had 11 fights as Money Mayweather, man. We gotta stop putting so much gas on them 11 fights. But for 39 fights, he fought some tough guys. He fought Baltimore, who beat the life out of Zab Judah, beat him up. And then we gotta remember when he fought McDonough, he made it look easy the second time. I mean, he beat Castillo, Angel Man Freddy. I mean, the fact is this, man. I don't blame Abdul. I blame Floyd because Floyd put this spell on these boxers to make them think that the belts don't matter. This don't matter. It does matter. That's why people like Iran Barkley can go anywhere in the world and get a free steak dinner because of what he did in the ring. Same thing with Evander Holyfield. We seen Evander Holyfield at the at Morton's. You know, hey, I want to say, hey, I got your meal. Restaurant man came up to me and said, hey, no, we got his meal. We want Evander to be here and enjoy himself.
Wow.
So that's what I mean when I say we always love our great champions. I mean, it's just,
of course, man,
and
that's
I
the facts.
I
And
don't
we,
want to. And I'm gonna be honest, man. What I'm gonna stop doing, I don't want to tear Abdul down because he still is a young guy trying to figure his way. He's 30 years old. I just think you got to understand he run out of time. He's running out of time.
I
And
mean,
that prediction of him being nothing more than my guy. What was the guy's name? Prince Hassim is coming true. He's starting to look like
I'm,
Prince Hassim right now.
I mean, I think at the end of the day, Tank is looking at this thing, this game of boxing like a business. And to be honest, I don't blame him. Because you talk about Iran Barkley. I mean,
yeah, that's
Iran,
what he's supposed to do, Marky. I
no,
mean,
no,
it's
but
his life, it's his livelihood on the line. This is kind of how he's providing for his family. So, he
exactly.
definitely, I mean, he's definitely going to do that. My brother D for the win said he wasn't fighting after this year. Maybe he was telling the truth, 100%. And I've been saying it time and time again. People thought I was hating on Tank when I was saying you got to listen to him. The brother said he wants to focus on his family, his mental health, being doing therapy. He has money, so he wants to be able. And my connection might be going out, so I'm
No,
gonna
you're
kick
good.
it.
You're good. You're clean. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so he wants to enjoy his family. You know what I'm saying? He wants to get his education, things of that nature. So 100% I feel like this is kind of like this may be a retirement fight. Cuz like you got to understand, he's going to fight Jake Paul at what? Catch weight, something ridiculous.
Of
He'll I don't know
190.
what he.
His
Yeah,
front,
so
Logan
and
and
then Tank
Floyd.
is going to weigh
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
and then he's gonna come back down to 135. That don't make sense. Now, and of course, so I mean that's what I'm saying. And then who's to say? Uh, I'm gonna say this: he can always make big money fights at 147 or 140. At the end of the day, Tank is always gonna be a draw in the sport, and he's always gonna be able to sell. So if he decides to line it up with Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez Shakur, whoever after this, it's still gonna be more than likely the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. Now I gotta
But
pivot real
what
quick.
in his
I
back?
because I got y'all, my brothers on here.
Mm.
Hopefully my audio is coming through straight. Shout out to everybody in the building. Virgil Ortiz, man, are we gonna get an announcement? What is Golden Boy doing with Virgil? It's like he was supposed to fight Keith. Now that's Fondura fight. They trying to throw a Lubin name out there. I'm gonna go. Tomorrow's show is probably gonna be Bakram Virgil with Turkey in the middle. BVO, I gotta kick it to you, man. Where's your boy Virgil?
This what happened with Virgil from what I heard from a good source is that
Okay, my brother
they offered
BVO
Keith.
must have fell off a
They
cliff.
Nah, I can hear
Marky, how my
you. Can't
No,
hear
audio
he's
coming
BBO.
through?
talking. No, he's
Uh,
talking.
you
Yeah,
can't
I
hear
I,
don't.
BBO.
You can't
D3,
hear.
I can hear him.
Okay, it must be my
Yeah.
audio. I'm gonna
No.
come out and come.
What I
You
was
got that
saying
daggone, you got
was
that daggone dreaming music in the background.
that's crazy.
what I'll say is I heard from a good source, man, that he lost the Keith Thurman fight because they offered him some money and he's loyal to Al. But from what I'm hearing, Coach Cunningham is gonna be back in the corner
Yeah,
of
salute. How my audio
Harrison
coming through,
Butler.
Marky?
Perfect. You still can't hear BBO talking?
Nah, I can't hear BVO. I
You hear
You
guess
me
that's
can't.
now?
just what the issue
You
is.
cut him right off in the middle. So that's crazy.
Okay, y'all cook, and I'm gonna hop over. I'm gonna jump out, but I'm gonna jump back in. But y'all cook.
Go ahead,
But no,
BVL.
what I was saying is, salute to my man Prize. That brother been
Okay, I can
out
hear
here
him now.
decent, man.
Yeah, I'm cooling. What up,
Uh,
though?
but no, I was
All right,
saying
that's
that
good.
from what I'm hearing, it's going to be Lubin, and I think that's a good fight. I mean, he's going to beat the life out of Lubin. But at the end of the day, man, no matter how we slice it, I think this is a good fight for Virgil to get ready for a guy like Boots Ennis because Lubin can box a little bit. I just think Lubin really set himself back taking that Charlo fight way too early. I think a great guy who probably could have been a champion got ruined. He really got ruined
Yep.
by that knockout. He was twitching and everything. That was
Yeah, that was
such a
brutal.
horrible.
Yeah, that was a brutal knockout.
I
I
agree,
thought he,
I
I
don't know
thought
BBL.
he
who
almost
told him
broke
to
his
fight
leg.
him.
I thought he almost broke his
I don't
leg.
know who told him to fight Jamel. And
He
Jamel
wanted
was
to
licking his
fight.
chops for that fight.
Al and them told him don't take the fight, but he wanted it so bad. He a gym rat, so he do it.
But they
That was a
scarred
major
him.
setback. I thought he almost broke his leg. Yeah, but
His punch resistance
I
ain't
think
been the
Lubin can
same.
beat Lubin can beat Ortiz, but I don't think that he will, but he can.
Only reason I say he can't is because what I've seen with Madrimov. Virgil done got better. Virgil used to be very, very predictable. And I'm thinking if y'all seen what he did with Madrimov, which would be similar to fighting a black fighter, I think he showed you he got some wrinkles for the blacks. I really do.
I think he got
That's
more power than
crazy.
Madrimov. But even if that were the case, I don't think he would fight a style like Madrimov. I think um, Lubin, he just likes to get in there and get in dog fights. And that could benefit him if he keeps it at mid to long range. But I would agree. I see Virgil winning that fight. But I mean, we can't sit up here and act like Virgil has just been this perfect fighter at 154. Like that man lost to Sergey Boychuk. So
Yeah,
it's not
Boacek
out the
dropped him
poss.
twice. That was crazy.
Yeah, I no, that was in my mind that was a that was a clear gift decision for Virgil. Like he would have needed a 8-4 scorecard for you to give him that fight, and that was crazy. But nah, I mean Lubin, he definitely got a chance in that fight. But I got Virgil.
Yeah, I definitely got Virgil in that fight. Salute to the panel. Hopefully the audio coming through, and everybody that's in the chat. Now, okay, bet. Okay, D free said. Okay, D for the win said we can hear him fine. Okay, salute. So I know the audio coming through good now. Man, this is big news. For boxing. I mean, but I guess we're gonna have a crazy undercard. It's gonna be on Netflix, so the undercard is gonna be probably insane. Let me ask y'all this. And do y'all feel like, well, is this a bigger fight than Canelo versus Bud?
Yes.
Mm, yeah.
What fight?
Man. The exhibition with
Abdul.
Tank and Jake.
Um, is it a bigger fight? Um, it's gonna generate more money. Is it a more meaningful fight? No.
I 100% agree
Right.
with D Free.
Yeah, freeze
You
on
don't
point.
think so, Free? That's a huge fight, man. You talking about two dudes that's been
It's
known to
not a
sell that can really sell.
meaningful fight. I said it would generate more money.
No, I'm not.
The
I'm
tank.
not talking about. I'm not talking about the money. I'm just saying, like, wouldn't this isn't this big for the sport?
It's not a meaningful fight.
He not speaking Spanish, BVO. Respectfully.
I'm just saying when I think of meaningful fight,
It's
you
not
talking
a
about the
meaningful
chance for
fight.
us to.
It's not a
It's a big
meaningful
chance
fight.
for us to take over combat sports for the
Wh-
night.
I, I give you a perfect example. I give you a perfect example why it's not a meaningful fight. What is on the line for Tank Davis and what is on the line for Dagon Paul Jake Paul?
Bragging rights.
Exactly. What's on the line for Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez?
Undisputed.
Okay, so it's more meaningful for the Bud Crawford and Canelo fight, not the Jake Paul and Tank Davis. That's what I just said.
Mm,
Yeah, I agree
I
Yeah.
with
feel
that.
you, Free.
The fight don't
Now
mean
That's that's a great point, Free.
now let me say this. It could be this is how they gotta spin it. How my audio coming through?
You good?
All
you
right, this
good.
is how
You
they
ask me
basically
again, I'm
spin it.
elbowing
It's
you, man.
I'm over here in the car. I was going to go back to the crib, but I'm downtown Richmond right now. I got to be careful, man. Shout out to the Wanos, but this is the fight of. Let me say this: the Tank versus Jake, right?
Excuse me.
Being that it could be like the Tank, the boxer, the real boxer stepping on the YouTube boxer, the fake boxer, the guy that's trying to infiltrate boxing, right? So if they spin it and have him somewhat, I would say, demonstrative, for lack of a better term. My apology if that's too negative, but the Tank has to be on demon time in a sense. He really needs to look to step on Jake. Now, if it's deemed off as just a cash grab, I think the fans not gonna buy into it. But if he really looks to like he gonna hurt Jake for boxing, what's y'all take on that? Do you feel like the build up has to sell us, or do you feel like it ain't gonna matter?
I think the build up absolutely does have to sell if you do want people to be interested. But if Tank just goes up there and he's laughing and him and Jake Paul are smiling and yucking it up with each other, I don't want to see that, man. Like that, it's probably gonna be the same old type of exhibition we saw with Mike Tyson and Jake, and with Floyd and Logan, and all of those fights were unentertaining as hell. So I do think that Tank has to come out there and just be normal Tank. Like the way how Tank talks to normally talks to niggas, that's how he needs to talk to Jake Paul. Like how he was talking to Frank Martin, like this or how he was talking to Rolly Romero. He was calling that nigga a chump. He was saying you ain't belong in the same ring with me. He said don't bring your daughter to this fight. So be normal Tank.
Don't bring your daughter. Don't bring her. I'm gonna break your
I
jaw.
agree with Mark.
Don't bring her. Man, this fight is a circus show. I don't care about nobody say.
But to rope in the average idiot, which is the average casual, do you think they have to sell it?
I think they're gonna reel in a bunch of people gonna watch. It's on Netflix, ain't it? So I think it'll be millions and millions of people watching it. And I think it's gonna Tank is gonna get a big payday, and I think there's gonna be big money involved. But D Free just told y'all it don't mean nothing. It's just a sideshow. Instead of him running a rematch back, man, these Tank fanboy channels gonna crash out today. They gonna crash and burn today. I can't wait to hear what Just Do say.
Man, Justice gonna cook on this.
Yes, he is.
Thi- Listen, but let me ask y'all this, and I want y'all to speak on this because y'all know I don't my y'all ears into the streets a lot. What's the argument? What's the situation from the side or Tank fan, the Tankamaniacs perspective? Tell my audience, tell the people, what's the controversy? Is it to the fact that Shakur and Devin and T.O. all taking tough fights and Tanks yet again is feel like he getting a pass? Is that the issue?
I mean, I don't know what the issue is. I mean, I'm gonna keep it
Right.
reading with you. I don't know what the issue is, but I wanted to see him at first. Okay, like I put it to you like this, right? None of us wanted to see him fight Lamont Roach at first, right? We all
Yeah.
grind to fight. He's like, "Yo, come on, whatever, whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, whatever. Kids staying active, get a payday, whatever."
Hmm.
The fight actually turned out to be pretty damn good. Now we all want to say, "Okay, well, Roach looks like he can, hang with Tank." Now we want to see the rematch because he should have lost, you know.
Hmm.
So we wanted to see the rematch, and then you say he was fighting, then you say he wasn't fighting. Now all of a sudden you just come out of nowhere. Hopefully this is a lie. I hope this is a lie, so I can say, you know what, I stand corrected. But when he go in there and do this, bro, this is. I wanted to see the Lamont rematch. Then go do clown ish at the end of your career, not in the heart of it. Like, come on, man. He like
Yeah.
BVO just told y'all, yeah, he running out of time. He's 30. And he doing clown shit like, all right, them tank channels gonna crash out and watch how they talk today. Just pay attention.
Man, oh man.
Just pay attention to how they gonna be. Watch. They're gonna
Listen,
justify this. They're gonna say, "Oh, well, it's about the money." He told y'all he don't fight for legacy. I wanted to see Tank put his skills to display because he's very skilled. He's highly skilled. He need to be
I
stripped of the
mean,
WBA. The WBA need to take the belt today. If that fight is real, take the belt now. Don't let him hold that belt. Let them
I
other brothers
mean,
fight for that belt.
prize. I mean, I listen to politics every day. You would be surprised how people could rationalize nonsense. So don't be surprised. These niggas, they're gonna find a way.
For sure. It's stupid. You know,
Nah,
it
that's
ain't what it is.
100% facts. And to be honest, we expecting more from Tank just from the competitive side. But I'm gonna say this: I feel like Tank has done a lot in the sport, and for him to be getting like a stay busy exhibition fight is it's unfortunate for the fans to want to see competitive boxing, but at the end of the day, we gotta realize. I want him to. I do want more from my. So this is what I want from Tank. I want Tank to at least come out, or at least give us an idea. Is he going to stay in the sport of boxing? Is this a one-off, or is he going? Or you know what I'm saying? What's next? Because if he walk off to the sunset or retire after Jake, that's gonna put a bad taste in the mouth, in my mouth, and the hardcore fans, respectively.
Yep.
Now, y'all
If it,
y'all expecting to get a retirement after this?
your mic breaking up, but I expect. I don't know about a retirement three, but I can definitely see a long
Audio is
layoff.
trash.
Well, you're moving around, you shaking and moving. So, but like,
I'm right here.
nah, no, I'm just saying. Go ahead, Free. Go ahead, cause I ain't know if you was still. Go ahead, you can get in on this.
I'm trying to switch it over to my headphones because this
Okay,
his daggone music drowning y'all out.
I can't hear his music.
Right.
You breaking up.
Yeah, I had to switch it over to my AirPods. The music was drowning y'all out.
Yeah, but Tank, if he does walk, I don't know about a retirement D free. I don't know if he retires after the Jake Paul fight, but I could definitely see a nice little layoff after the Paul fight.
I could see it being a retirement fight, and it very well could have been this last incident that he had with his baby. That could have been the nail in the coffin. He was like, you know what? I'm tired of going through this stuff, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of my family and just and ride off into the sunset. So he could very well retire.
Well, he needs
And
to.
if he does retire, is this really a bad fight? Now that he doing something that Floyd Mayweather did and had uh he had the daggone McGregor fight at the end of his career. Is this really a bad fight? If this is his last fight,
Yeah, it's gonna definitely leave a bad taste in a lot of hardcore fans. This is not gonna sit well, but they're gonna spin it somehow, you know. But like I said, I don't think he retires from this, but I do see him taking a nice little layoff, and then I don't know what he does next. You know, like clearly the Lamont fight ain't happening. Lamont told y'all the fight wasn't happening, and then here we are. So I don't know, bro.
Do y'all feel Tank is letting the fans down, or it is what it is? Are you let down by this, Props?
I'm not let down, but I'm just like, damn, what you like? Like, what we doing? Like, I get it, the money thing. I get the money part. And anybody know me know I love money, but I'm just saying, like, I expect him to shoot the fade with Lamont, run that back, and then you know, jump in there with. Let's see what happens at 35. You know, there's plenty for him to do, but I mean, he don't do what he want to do, like you said. But I mean, it is what it is. I don't think that he should be doing this. I think that he should take on the Line Roach challenge, show everybody that the first fight wasn't a fluke, and then do something. But I get the money different. The money different, boy. From Lamont to Jake Paul is gonna be a big, big difference in pay raise and the pay scale.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I'm not let down. Oh damn, can y'all hear me?
I can hear you. Three got audio issues.
Okay, I thought my mic just sounded crazy. No, I'm not let down by it at all. I've made up my mind about Tank Davis a very long time ago that he's not going to fight the fights that I want to see him in. And
unfortunately, his fans and these content creators, they're gonna make excuses for him. So I mean, in such a situation, I mean, what can I do other than just not give a fuck? And I've not given a fuck for a very long time, and that seems to have helped me because I don't give a fuck about him fighting Jake Paul. I mean, this is what he always does, B3. And Pride is what he always
Hmm.
does. He takes
Yeah.
softer touches for let me not say that. He takes lesser risk for or excuse me. He tries to take less risk for more reward, which I can't fault him. If I'm in business, that's what I'm trying to do. And this dude, he got to get punched in the head every fight, every time he go out and work prize fighter.
Yeah.
So I mean, I can't be mad at him, but
No, I ain't mad
I
at him.
just really don't give a fuck anymore. Like I made a decision a long time ago that Tank just really ain't relevant to the wider conversation of boxing to me.
Mm.
That's just real.
Hmm. I ain't mad at him though. Get your money by all means, but come on, bro. Like, what we doing, Tank? Like, you looking real crazy right now. But go ahead, fight your fight. Get your money. Ride off into the sunset so we can, you know, get that WBA up off of him and let the other young bulls fight for it, bro. Let Abdullah and them get that. But I don't want to see him no more after this. I'll watch the fight because I'm pretty sure BBO might want to do a live stream. So I'm pretty sure we'll be up here calling the fight, but maybe Dub right side. I mean, we'll see what he say. You know, but I mean, this is bad business for me. As far as like, it's like wrestling, like TD said to me.
Yeah,
But you
yeah,
know,
y'all
whatever.
can hear me.
You breaking up. You might want to end the stream,
Oh,
and when you get stable, just run it back. Dre. You might want to end the stream, and when you get stable, then you know, just bring it. We can come back. But I don't know, Marky. We'll see. Tank, man, come on, bro. You sitting up here fighting Jake Paul, bro, and you just sat there. Everybody thought, a lot of people thought you lost, and you ducked Lamont. Come on, man. But whatever. Get the money. Get your money, dog. It is what it is. Three, you might want to end the live, bro, until you get stable.
can hear me? How my audio coming through, Bryce?
You breaking up.
It's nasty. I'm gonna end the live, man. Salute to everybody coming through, man. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the one and
Yeah.
only Sports Network. Hey, Bryce, end this off for me.
Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all, man. You know, shout out STN, shout out Marky Dan, D Free for coming through, OG Crush. Shout out to Just Do. He gonna be cooking soon. Shout out to him for coming through. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like on the way out on a replay. Comment below. You know, subscribe to my man. Subscribe to all the STN brothers. And you know, we gonna come street. We'll be back later tonight. You know what it is.
Peace. Appreciate you, Bryce. Appreciate all my brothers coming through. And salute to everybody in the chat. God bless the ladies. Thank Miss Joy for being in the building. And we out. Peace.
Peace.